Okay, so on to the next track in Vicky's Auditory Expeditions, man. The very first track that we did by Placebo was amazing, so if you're only joining us now, I suggest you go back to the beginning of this series and watch that, or the beginning of the first series that we did and just watch straight through. Just watch 10 straight reactions, but it's completely up to you. But that Placebo track on the beginning of this particular series was fantastic, so we started off hot. And now we're moving on to the National. I know the National. I think I've reacted to 2 or 3 of their songs, and I also think it was brought to me by Vicky, if I'm not mistaken. But we've never heard Graceless, so let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we got. Let's go. This is sick. I like this series is a higher tempo. I like what you did here.
Is there a powder to erase this? Is it dissolvable and tasteless? You can imagine how I hate this. Graceless. I'm trying, but I'm graceless. Don't have the sunny side to face this.
I don't have a sunny side to face this because I'm graceless. So like everything I do, even though it might seem effective, it just feels graceless, right? It doesn't look good to like, it doesn't look outwardly good. Like people look at me and it's like, why is he so fucking awkward? You know what I mean? It's kind of how everybody looks at me. Like, why is this guy so awkward, right? I'm not the most graceful person in the world. Maybe when I'm playing football though, I'm pretty graceful when I'm playing football. But everything else, I'm graceless, right? Just awkward, but get the job done. Either way, let's go.
Face this. I am invisible and weightless. You can imagine how I hate this. Graceless. Trying, but I'm gone through the glass again. Just come and find me. God loves everybody, don't remind me. I took the medicine that I was missing. Just let me hear your voice. Just let me listen. Graceless.
This song's amazing.
I figured out how to be faithless, but it would be a shame to.
Oh, I like the way that he said, like Graceless, I've also figured out a way to be faithless, right? So it's like I don't believe in grace, essentially. So coming from a biblical term, that's pretty cool. I like the video as well, where it's like they're all trying to look cool with the sunglasses and the suits and whatever else, but all of the activities that they're doing, they just don't look graceful, they look graceless, right? They look like they're just a bunch of fools. That's very cool. I like that. But it actually adds, it's endearing to a certain degree because they are who they are and nothing, like they don't really care. Right? They're embracing the fact that they're just their own kind of personalities, and even if people don't look at them, you know, in terms of like gracefulness, in terms of how society would see gracefulness, they don't care, right? It's just they are who they are.
Faithless, but it would be a shame to waste this. You can't imagine.
See, he's saying it as a good thing.
Graceless. I'm trying, but I'm gone through the glass again. Just come and find me. God loves everybody, don't remind me. I took the medicine I went missing. Just let me hear your voice. Just let me listen. All of my thoughts of you, bullets through rock and fruit, come up all out the seas. Now I know what dying means. I am not my rosy self. Let my roses on my shelf. Take the wild ones and my favorite. Taste the side effects that say.
This is a beautiful song. I'm really loving this. The whole idea of this, personally for me, is kind of like who decided what gracefulness is at the end of the day. So it's almost like he's flipping that in terms of being graceless is actually a good thing, right? It's actually a good thing. It's just like you are who you are, essentially. And I like that he's playing it into the religious aspect of it as well, where he's kind of like lost his faith. But I think he's kind of lost his faith because of the way society deemed gracefulness, right? Like they sort of told you what, they put that kind of in the box and they created a mold for what gracefulness should be, right? And he's basically saying, well, who decides what that is, right? What if I'm graceful in the way I do things? It's graceful to me, right? It might not be graceful with regards to like a Hollywood standard, right? But it's graceful for me and it's graceful for the people around me, right? That's at least my thought.
Take the wild ones, they're my favorites. It's the side effects that save us grace. But the flowers you find in a vase, if you're dead in the mind, it'll brighten the place. Don't let them die on the vine, it's a waste. Grace, there's a science to walk through windows.
This is fire. I like the video and I like the song.
There's a science to walking through windows. There's a science to walking through windows without you. All of my thoughts of you pull us through, running through. Come on, fall out the seas. Now I know what dying means. I am not my rosy self, and my roses on my shelf. Take the wild ones, they're my favorites. It's the side effects that save.
I love that. Just having fun for having fun's sake, as opposed to trying to look cool or be something else, or try to have some sort of persona that makes you look cool amongst your people. It's just everybody being authentically their own person, and that's the moments that they enjoy the most.
I'm my rosy self, and my roses on my shelf. Take the wild ones, they're my favorites. It's the side effects that save us grace. But the flowers you find in a vase, if you're dead in the mind, it'll brighten the place. Don't let them die on the vine, it's a waste.
Beautiful song.
Grace, grace. But the flowers you find in a vase, if you're dead in the mind, it'll brighten the place. Don't let them die on the vine, it's a waste. Grace.
Really like this song though. Really like the song. I like the fact that this series is a bit more upbeat. I like that we did the more chilled series first, and now we're going into the more upbeat series. Both these songs have been amazing. I've loved both the tracks on this series so far. So yeah, the National Graceless. You let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the very next one. Peace.